What's good, guys?
Hello.
I'm
I'm alive.
I'm here with Adam. We just saw Nirvana, the band, the show. We'll open this up, get some extra light from above. Sunroof on the new car.
Hell yeah.
Um, we shot Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. And I enjoyed it. It was good. We'll do a quick movie review as we drive back.
Yes.
Um, it's been out for a little bit now, but I only got a chance to see it this week because I was. Fuck's sake, man! What the fuck are you doing?
Well, they have a stop
They
sign.
do have a stop sign, yeah, but that doesn't mean they don't. Well, whatever.
Anyways.
But we just saw the movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, we enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed it. I don't know. What did you think, Adam? Do you enjoy it?
This is my second time watching it, so yes, I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was good. It was very funny. The humor actually really did work, I felt. I mean, it's a funny show to begin with, but there was another person who we thought about bringing who hadn't seen the show before. We decided against inviting them. But I think they probably would have liked it too because it was actually just a generally good, funny movie.
Yeah. Even if you didn't watch any of it previously.
But it was pretty good. There was a lot of stuff where they clearly shot stuff back in 2008.
Yeah.
With their younger selves, with the plan to make this movie eventually, which is pretty crazy that they managed to do that. And I'm not sure, it's probably some visual effects fuckery to make that happen as well.
Yes.
We're in the red zone. Sword on.
We're in the virtual boy. We're in that one Hell in a Cell match where
they have the red lights on.
they had the red lights on and he got disqualified with the small mallet.
That's right. Yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed the stuff that I'm not sure how much of it was visual effects. How much do you think they actually did just do shit in Toronto? Well, the CN Tower stuff. Did they actually do you think they actually jumped off that and parachuted?
No, that was almost definitely CG.
Definitely a CG.
But
well, I mean,
I'd say 70% of that movie was completely real, though. Well, or 75%, I'd say.
I thought that them parachuting looked legit. I thought they meant.
Or I think they got other people to do it. If that's the case.
That makes sense. Yeah. But it looked like they just jumped off. And there's a couple of scenes where they were on top of the CN Tower, which I'm assuming were also green screen or visual effects in some way. But it looked like they were actually up there.
It looked very seamless. It looked like real. If they weren't, it's very good.
Do you think this is the end of the Nirvana, the band, the show? They're not going to do anything else now?
We'll see. They seem to be they just seem to do whatever they want. So
yeah, that's true.
And I heard that Matt Johnson used the funds from BlackBerry to fund that movie.
Yeah, I like BlackBerry. And none of you guys have seen BlackBerry, by the way, I do recommend that. I've seen Dirty's Project Avalanche, BlackBerry, now this. I've seen all the movies he's done. They're all good. I think the Dirties is actually probably the best one. And I like all of them for different reasons, but this one was a really funny movie. It was just consistently from the end to end, very, very funny, right? I like in the flashbacks, whenever they did the flashbacks for scenes, they just made themselves look way more they just kept changing what happened in the flashbacks into more dicks.
Yes.
They kept changing what they said to be fucking evil.
Well, that happened in the show too.
It did, yeah.
Where he flashed back to what he was saying to Matt. It's sneaking around gets you nowhere. Sneaking around is never gonna turn out, you fat fuck. You're a sneaking bitch.
And whenever they would cut to the scenes with the whiteboard, the stuff on the whiteboard kept changing, and it had to be deliberate because it happened so often.
Yes.
It couldn't have happened by accident. It had to have been they just deliberately changed it every single time. In some ways, it felt like a very long extended episode of the show, right?
Yes.
But else, it felt kind of like a fitting end. I would have liked if it actually ended with them playing the Rivoli, but I understand why they didn't do it. Shit, the cops are out.
The police pulling over some guy.
The only downside to this movie was we saw it at the AMC here by Adam's house, and there was two Like,
this happened after
the movie. We went to go and we went out, and from the bathroom, the men's bathroom, were two men making out, or like going like this on each other, like the one, and they were like really nasty, greasy neckbeards. So imagine imagine two furries outside their fursuit. Like, that's what I thought.
It was like we were watching a fucking Netflix show.
Well, I don't think Netflix puts these kind of people on. It's
no,
like,
they do.
It's like if there were like two. I want to say like, not even World of Warcraft players, but like, you know, guys who you would like.
You would assume by looking at them as like, oh, they're like World of Warcraft neckbeard kind of guys.
Well, even like, I feel like even like Asmongold, who's like the king of World of Warcraft neckbeards, looks more normal than these people.
Yeah.
It was like two like people, not even people you'd find in an anime con, people you'd find in an anime club in your college, right?
Yeah.
Who were like, they were wearing Crocs and like gym shorts, and like they looked really greasy and disgusting. Like, they're really like haven't showered. And they're just fucking sitting there.
They're just fucking like
making
being handsy with each other and shit.
And it's like, you know, oh, you know, people, you know what? I don't want to see that shit in public, man. That shit was gross.
That was very gross.
It made me very uncomfortable, and it's like, why was it so loud? We should be arresting these people. No, it was actually just gross, and that didn't ruin the film, but it did kind of like, it's like, that's why you don't go to theaters, man.
for the very off chance the two greasy neckbeards start threatening to make out with each other.
I will say though, AMC, you say what you will about AMC. We were sat in like in a theater with like the old seats, not like the new recliner seats, but the normal like old movie theater seats, which I actually kind of preferred. It was a lot more. I actually kind of liked that it was just in the normal theater seats. Right?
Yeah. It felt like a good change of pace.
But one thing for AMC, for all you February birthday boys, it's a bit late now, but if it's your birthday month, you get a free large popcorn at AMC if you're part of their rewards program. So you know what? Say what you will about fucking AMC, but a free large popcorn, I'll fucking take it. That's a good deal. That's a good what you like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
But the one thing I had heard online, but there's a lot of, it was, you know, copyright. It was like a copyright nightmare. And in the credits, there's just like this, like, you know how
just wall of text.
It's like the Vietnam War. You know, like in like, you go see like a Marvel movie, and there's like the Vietnam War memorial with all like the fucking special effects team on it, like the visual effects people. It was like that, but it was a list of copyrighted material they borrowed from.
Yes.
It was like, there was shit
Home Alone 2, Ernest Goes to Jail.
There's just they put a fucking second edition Space Marine in there somewhere, which I didn't even see. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have to, when this comes out in digital, I'm gonna have to rewatch this. And hopefully, I think they're planning to do a Blu-ray release of both the show, the web series, and the movies, like a combo thing. Where you just
that'd be honestly great.
They've announced that, I think.
That's very good, because finding that anywhere online is a nightmare.
I'm pretty sure it's on archive.org.
Which, thankfully, it is.
Yeah.
It's just, for the longest time before it was on archive, it was just hell to find both the web series and the full show. The full show is apparently, like, easier to find.
The full show, I didn't have trouble finding. The web series I have had trouble finding. Mm-hmm. Especially all the side stuff. But apparently they're going to put everything out in one big Blu-ray for you to buy.
Good.
So I'm probably going to get that.
Me
I enjoyed the movie a lot. It was, so far of the movies I've seen this year, it's my favorite. I haven't seen many movies this year. I think this is the only movie this year.
Because it's February of 2026.
Yeah, there's not many movies that have come out this year that I wanted to go see that new, what's it called? Sam Raimi movie.
Which one is that?
Send Help. It's where it's like Rachel McAdams, like stuck on an island with this other guy, and it's like about her doing like survival shit on the. It's like a horror movie. It's a new horror movie.
Oh, okay.
It's like a new like. It's kind of like they're like carrying over, they're trapped on the island again, and they hate each other and they try to kill each other. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to see that, but it's like I'm not that interested in seeing it. I'm gonna see Scream 7 now, of course, because you know that's gonna be good.
Are you gonna see Wuthering Heights?
No, because I don't think you should be watching porn. Although Adam was very disappointed because we could have gone to see this, but unfortunately I have to get home tonight to my dogs. But
I jokingly said this because of all the running gags about this. As it turns out, at this AMC, they were showing apparently the new Uma Musume movie.
Yes.
This fucking series will not leave me alone.
The movie would have started like as soon as the Nirvana band that showed the movie left. So Adam could have gone to see it. Honestly, he could have.
I could have, but
and
I
he
didn't.
really wanted me to. He's really upset at me that I didn't let him go.
No,
he was
I'm
like,
not.
Patrick, you have to let me watch this movie. I love Horse Girls. I love Horse Girls so much.
Pim, I don't think you should be saying that out loud.
Adam Clocky loves Horse Girls. He does. I've heard it here first, folks.
Man, shut up.
But no, they were playing the Uma Musume movie in theaters. It's like they're just putting anything they can get. They're putting gotcha movies in theaters. Like what else are they gonna show? But what's else to fucking see? Like, some of the trailers before the movie looked horrible.
Oh my god. Also, it was like 25 minutes of trailers.
After all the trailers and the AMC bullshit and everything, that it was a full, solid, complete half hour of fucking trailers and like before the movie. We sat down in the movie theater right when the movie was supposed to start at 8:05. The movie did not start showing until 8:35.
It was a lot of commercials.
It was a little bit too much, I think. But you know, it's what it is.
You kept flashing your watch at me.
I'm like, it's like, do you see the time? Like, we could have just fucking hung it before we went to because the movie theaters at the mall. We would like walk around the mall before, look at some, retro game stores and like the old music stuff and movie stores and stuff like that. And
yeah,
we could have just stayed. We could have been there for another half hour before.
We couldn't because the mall closes at 8.
Oh yeah, right. But I mean, we left the mall like 7:50, so we wouldn't be late for the movie.
Yeah,
and we could have left it on the dot. But regardless, I think there were some trailers for some movies on this that were like atrociously bad.
Dude,
there was the one, it's called Slanted, where the Asian girl becomes white.
That's what it was called. That's right.
And it's like, I think she turns into Mechanic Grace, who's the new chosen one from Hollywood, I guess. But that was the dumbest fucking idea for a movie I've ever seen. I think that was the worst. Well, then there's the fucking one about
when you hear it out of context, it's kind of funny.
The Slanted movie where the Asian girl wants to become white. Oh, and there's the fucking it's The Craft, but it's about mall girls. The Craft fucking movie remake, fucking Forbidden Fruit. That looked terrible.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
That one looked really bad. Like, actually, like, horrible.
And I was like thinking, who is this movie for?
Girls who like pretend to be witches.
You know that what is considered quote-unquote Wicca was made in the 50s by a dude who wanted to fuck teenagers.
Well, Adam, that may be true, and that's what this movie appeals to.
I guess so.
And then what was the other one? There was crazy enough, the best looking trailer in the whole fucking thing was the new fucking Star Wars trailer.
Honestly, it's weird how a Star Wars trailer for something that I'm not gonna ever watch was very much a breath of fresh air from all the bullshit independent horror movie trailers we were seeing.
Roadwork on Jericho, the Walls brother. But here's what I'll say about this.
Hey, don't dox me.
You're right, my bad. Here's what I'll say about this. That movie, there was another trailer for a movie in there about Booster. I Love Boosters. It's about like the black girls who steal high-end fashion clothing and resell it in their fucking shitty like resale shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, the dumbest, stupidest idea for a movie I've ever heard, and only got made because some black chick. It's representation. It's the only reason it got made. It's DEI bullshit. And
yes, it's kind of funny to think that it's about black women stealing shit.
Oh, well, we be stealing shit? Now, hold on.
They steal shit, but it's shown in, like, a heroic light.
Heroically liberating the Gucci belts from the Gucci store.
And this is not a joke.
This is dead serious. So anyways, my overall thoughts on the movie were high. I like the movie. It's a breath of fresh air. Probably one of the better movies that come out this year, and it was felt like an actual like real film. It felt like they really tried to make it. In some ways, it felt like the web show or the TV show, but they did like. If you saw this as a full movie, you probably really enjoyed. There's good character arc. There's funny moments. The whole jackass element where they're doing stuff with real people is funny, and that does come into play a lot, and it's pretty funny, right?
Yes.
And one thing I will say, a lot of times those things kind of upset people because it's like, oh, they're fucking with people in real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Borat movies I feel kind of go too far with that, where they just like take real people and they like make them look really bad. They didn't make anyone in real life look bad. They just
showed people.
Just people reacting to them doing shit and like some just genuinely funny moments with people, you know? It wasn't like putting anyone down, so I would say it's a win.
Yes.
But yeah, that was the movie. Adam, would you recommend Nirvana the band, the show, the movie?
I would highly recommend it. This is my second time watching it. Even if you haven't seen the show, which you should see.
Adam, follow-up question.
Yes.
How many times have you seen the Uma Musume movie now?
I haven't seen any Uma Musume movie. I've seen none of them.
He's a lying. He's a truth. I ain't calling you a truther.
Could have turned in there.
Oh, could have turned there. Well, let's turn up here.
Yeah. But anyways.
Well, yeah, that's the cookie, folks. I would also recommend the movie, and I'm hoping when it comes to digital, it remains unchanged. But I'm glad I got to see it in theaters when I did. It was fun. It's fun to see a project from some people who, you know. I felt the same way when I saw Blackberry. It was kind of fun to see a project from someone I kind of followed, and it's like, oh, this is nice, you know?
Yeah.
Even though they're Canadian, and we do hate the Canadians.
Yes.
All right, guys, that's our movie review. We'll sign off for now.
Now, hold on. One thing, Patrick. When's your long-awaited review of Iron Lung?
I ain't seen that shit.
Okay.
I'm not watching Iron Lung. Here's my review of Iron Lung. More like Iron Dung. It's full of bullshit.
You don't want to see Markiplier's movie?
No. I hate Markiplier.
I do too, don't worry.
What if you killed Markiplier in self-defense?
In a self-defense situation.
I think he's like self-offending me by existing and continuing to make his videos and shit. I don't know. I have less negative things to say about Iron Lung than I do with that one. Who's that one movie?
Who's that one movie?
Who's that one guy? You know that film reviewer, Chris Stuckman or whatever the fuck? Did he make a movie?
Who?
You know, Chris Stuckman, the movie reviewer guy on YouTube. Makes review.
Oh, the one that had like a horrible title and it wasn't interesting?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about now. I just don't remember the name because it was so forgettable.
Yeah, I did not. You know, I heard. Actually, you think this is funny?
What?
Not about that movie, but about the Iron Lung. I heard that Markiplier had to, because of the visual effects studio he hired to do the visual effects were so shit, he just did it himself on his, and he actually had to build a render beast to do it. You have to build a render beast.
God damn it. Sucking super eye patch wolf shit.
I heard this from. I heard he went to Dell and he was supposed to get a render beast.
A render beast.
This was supposed to be a render beast.
That was such a stupid video by Super Eye Patch Wolf to this day.
What is that, a Simpsons reference?
I'm so glad that we got our friend to basically confront him at Too Many Games that year.
That was pretty funny. I feel bad I didn't do more. I just chickened out. I got too intimidated by his aura. You know.
He had fucking Wooly with him.
Yeah, you know, I just didn't want to. I just felt bad. It was funny though.
It was funny because we do have a video of it.
That was a good time. We got to go back to Too Many Games sometime
at some point
and recapture the magic.
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna sign off from the review for now. Go see them on the band that showed the movie, but don't be making out afterwards. It's kind of gay.
Yeah.
It's kind of gay.
It's gay as shit.
All right, peace.